Is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
All right, welcome everybody to another outstanding edition of Mornings on Main Street for this Wednesday, April 13th, 2022. And my goodness, let's go ahead and get this out there right now. Batten down the hatches. Here's the weather for today. There we go. All right, the weather brought to you by our good friends over at 54, the National Area Nonprofit, serving, a little music behind us right there, serving older adults, a proud partner of the All of Us Research Program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website. Join allofus.org/54. Our pick city of the day, Springfield, Tennessee. Right now it's about 68 degrees, but later on, I mean, could get really bad. So I'm not one to throw out there and say, hey, all these tornadoes are coming, don't leave your house. But look, man, it could be bad. So chance of bring 90% with severe weather rolling through. So please be careful when you're going out in the world. All right, welcome in, my friends. Yes. All right, man, you can stop now. Those guys, great. Welcome into the show. There we go. How are we looking today? Looking all right? All right, the weather somehow messes up sometimes the 5G and the connection. So we're good now. We're off and rolling. Welcome to the show. And we're going to have a fun show for you today as well. Coming up, we got Cooking for Dummies at 7:15. There's a big boxing event happening in Murfreesboro on Saturday night. We'll get you the latest on that. Then on Saturday morning in Hendersonville, they're opening a brand new inline skating facility. And my goodness, there's a lot that's happening around. So we'll take you around the counties for all that coming up during the show today. Let's bring in the intern who's working feverishly behind the scenes, make sure things are going on. Hey, buddy, how are you, man?
Hey, how's it going, boss?
You have time to catch your breath?
Yeah, finally.
What's wrong? The headphones not working?
No, I don't need them. Scanner, you turned your scanner off. Is everything okay?
Yeah, things are good, man.
Okay.
You're right.
How's the Star Wars
Star
quote?
Wars, okay.
Yeah.
I don't watch that. I went outside and played with my friends.
I forgot you hate fun.
Oh, goodness, my goodness. No, I watched it one time. Then went out and played baseball with my friends outside. And then we skipped rocks and had a good time.
Friends that early? I don't recall.
Right. Doing all right, man?
Yeah, man. I'm
Okay.
good.
I should have a camera on what's happening back there. But we're good now. We're good.
Everything's all right.
Technology sometimes can not be. Look at the Pred sign. Where is it right there?
I know. It's about as...
It's as twisted as me.
I was going to make that joke, but you beat me to it.
There, really?
Yes, but I invested today.
Oh, what is this one? How many vests do you own?
This one I got at Buffalo Exchange. I don't know what it is.
What is that? Is that a place in Chattanooga you got thrown out of?
Yeah. Yes, they have one in Atlanta and Nashville as well that I haven't gotten thrown out of yet. But I highly recommend it. This was only $11.
All right. Is that it? That's it?
Yeah, I've been following Miss Cheap's advice.
Miss Cheap's the best.
She is.
She makes our show. All right, let's get to the headline breath this morning. Here we go. And Main Street. Boom. There we have it.
Wow.
Main Street National E-Edition delivered right to your inbox every weekday. Get it? It's really cool. Hey, early voting today begins for the May 3rd county primary in Davidson County. Vivian Jones with the story. Early voting for the May 3rd county primary election begins today. You have to go down and cast your vote in person at the Howard Office Building. You ever been down there?
The Howard Office Building, no.
Okay.
Have you?
Usually go down there and pay a bill. Yeah.
All right.
Pay a ticket or something that's going on there.
Oh, I should do that.
Check that. And the thing about early voting, a lot of people have done early voting in the last several years. So instead of waiting for the day up. So if you want to do that, early voting starts today.
All right.
This story, I saw it. We go through all these stories this morning, and we pick out ones that I think will interest you. So spring's first heavy rain causes or makes millions of red crabs in Cuba leave their inland caves and march to the sea in search of a mating partner. This is a bizarre story. Right? There's all these crabs just chilling, hanging out. And there we go. I love that little circle. Go and go and go. That's always fun to watch that thing spin around. Come on. Come on there. You hear me now? All right. Well, it's not. Come on there. It works now, maybe? And it's going to spin around and spin around. And that was my fun story of the day. And now it's not playing. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Good to see you. Okay. We'll just get out of this right now. Not do that and go on. All right. Well, there you have it. Anyway, that's the story I was going to have fun with. All right, move on. Student Achievement Awards happen. Congratulations to all these students in college. This is a nice little story. Phi Kappa Phi. Following people recently initiated Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. Look, these are all at Sanford. You know who did not get into the Honor Society at Sanford?
That
would
rhyme
be-
with Rig Bro.
That would be me. My 1.25 did not qualify to get me in there. So that's what happened with all that. So well done for those candidates who got into the student achievement that happened. Hey, Carmel University to host their largest graduating class ever next month. Without looking, how many people are graduating? Don't look.
Let's go.
Stop yawning.
3,000.
How many?
It's 3,000.
700. It's Cumberland. It's not the University of Tennessee. 710,
You're right.
their largest class ever.
Well, you told me to guess, and then I guessed, and then you said it was wrong.
You're all right, man, back there. Weather's got you going crazy.
Barely.
I know you're upset. You did not get hired as the FRA new choral director, but
I'm glad that
Ashley Willett's got the job.
Ashley got it.
Much deserved review. But I hear you're still in the running for the floral director.
No way. That's great. That's great.
You're
Who I
yawning.
got to look at anybody else up against me besides Ashley Willits.
I don't know. Can we have some more yawns?
Anyway,
More yawns?
sorry.
Oh my Lord. What else we have going on today? All right. So I'm really bummed about my crab story didn't play.
I don't know. Maybe try it again.
Okay, maybe try it again. If it doesn't work this time, then we're not. All right, here we go. Play. Come on. Curse you, technology. All right. No, it's not going to go. That thing's spinning around and spinning around. Come on. Man, that was a great story because one of the scenes, they're all on this road and this car drives through and crunches like 50 of them.
Oh, no.
That's what I wanted to see.
That's terrible.
It's funny, actually.
It's funny.
What's going on? All right, so we'll go down there and we'll show you this. This is on this day, the Jefferson Memorial was dedicated April 13, 1943. This is fantastic. This is one of those old newsreels, okay? We're going to play this. Maybe this will go.
Okay.
And this is, don't spin on me. Come on. Don't.
Why did that happen?
This was the second best story of the day. It had the old-timey newsreel. It had the scratchy audio. It had President
Try to press play.
Roosevelt talking about it. And, yeah, I mean, it's just spinning, bruh. There you go.
Oh. Why?
What is with this? There's a lot of electricity in this weather. That's the problem.
Up in those clouds.
It's stopping things that we need to get done. But it was just the perfect thing today. All right, we're going to pack up our bags and just move on down the line. Move on down the line. All right. Here
That's
we go.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Oh, it's even better than that. Hey, remember we had the meeting yesterday, and after the meeting, we're talking about things that are going on. And you said, hey, man, I wonder what Martrell Harris is up to. And I'm like, I haven't seen or talked to him in a while. And boom.
Yes. Oh,
Big brothers, big sisters, Middle Tennessee appointed Martrell Harris to oversee the strategy and implementation of all marketing and communications efforts. There he
man.
is.
That's great. That's
Good
great.
dude, man. Good
Just-
for big brothers, big sisters.
Stepping up, as the director of digital marketing and promotion for one of the most Tennessee's largest churches.
Yeah, used to be
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
prior to joining. Yeah, so it's just what a great guy. And you mentioned him yesterday during the meeting.
Yep.
I'm like, there he is.
Look at that. Good for him.
Yeah, well done for him. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm still crying over my 2 videos that I had. I was really excited about them. Let's see our money market. Come on,
Buenos
be up.
Aires.
Buenos Aires. Oh, we were down 0.31,
Oh, no.
but for the year we're up 8%.
YTD.
284 was down yesterday on the change. So hopefully I'll make a few calls today and see what the problem is because we've been down a little bit
Like, bueno.
and not there. Yeah. So we'll see what's happening. All right then. All right, here we go. Good. All right, man. Let's move on down the road. Nashville Predators played last night. Do you know if they won or lost? They won in overtime
Let's go.
over the San Jose Sharks, 1-0. Ryan Johansson scores the lone goal in OT for the Preds. That is a huge win for them
Heck yeah.
because if you go down the standings, they moved up. Now they keep eye on Dallas and Vegas. Remember, only 8 teams go. So who's head of the Preds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does X by Colorado mean they've clinched it already?
They've won. Yes, they've won that division.
All right.
So they'll be number 1. Calgary be number 2, and then the other people will kind of fill in after that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 4, 5 have more points than. But you got to look. Keep Vegas back there and keep Dallas back there.
Yep.
And then the Preds can make the playoffs, and the season ends next week, I think.
Okay.
Well done. All right, that's what we got going on now.
All right. We almost got the Preds in there.
Yeah, almost. We're doing a good job. We're trying to push them in there one more time to get them in there.
Did you see that Commanders thing going on?
No.
Washington Commanders.
What
They're
about 'em?
something. Dan Schneider. He apparently was cooking the books for Washington's ticket sales
Yeah.
for decades. He was given one set of books to the NFL, and then keeping an internal set of books.
Who hadn't done that, right?
Right.
Who hasn't done all that
Cook
stuff?
the books.
All right, so we had the good doctor on last week, Dr. Julie Wood. She's the official doctor of Mornings on Main Street. This is a fantastic article about milk, about why should we be drinking milk. And I'm not kidding you. This is one of the best things I've read about milk and health in a long time. And she says that there is no biological reason in humans to need milk after weaning. Have you been weaned yet?
I've
I
not
don't
been
think
weaned.
so.
I am in pre-wean stage.
I don't think so. Oh, pre, so you haven't been weaned yet. Are you in post or pre?
I'm in pre-wean.
Okay, so you got to get weaned first. All right.
Right.
This is a really good article. I mean, this is really good about what to drink and everything that goes on with milk. And she's the best. We'll get her back on the show again
Have to.
since we adopted her. Look at this guy.
Right underneath, I saw you drop
Handsome.
a couple articles yesterday.
Handsome. I mean, my goodness. Whew, wow. Okay. Try to concentrate. All right. This is a story
Throws us
about
off.
Municipal Auditorium. because they had the CMT Awards the other night. I wrote this story because just the Municipal Auditorium for us that grew up in Nashville was the Mecca, was our place, but long before Bridgestone. And in January 20th, 1984, I saw the most bizarre concert pairing ever. It was 38 Special with Huey Lewis and the News.
That's crazy.
And the crowd had no idea because it was a Southern rock, it was a biker crowd. It was fine. It was good. But you had 38 Special come out there. It's like Hanson opening for Bob Seger. It would kind of like that way. But it was a fun night. I won't remember. But here's the best part, though. After the show, I tripped over a curb and slammed into the back of a car.
No.
How I did not break my neck, only busted my lip, I will never know.
Oh, my God.
I will never, ever know.
You tripped and hit a car with your face?
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That sucks.
Gilbert Gottfried died yesterday
I know. I saw that.
from a
was
rare
the
genetic
genie.
muscle disease.
Or no, Robin Williams was a genie. He was the parrot, the bird in Aladdin.
And yes, yep.
Gotcha.
Parrot, yeah. Igo in Disney's Aladdin. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He was, that's sad. There's a lot of comedians
Very
that have
sad.
passed away. All right, time for your horoscope. Look, Scorpio, that's me up top this morning, but
Hey,
we're not worried about me.
Sweetest revenge is
What
hitting
about you?
everyone.
All right, here we go. Taurus horoscope. Mingle, participate, and share your thoughts. Be part of the solution, and you'll bring about positive change. You need to remain calm,
All right.
despite what's going on behind the scenes,
Okay.
regardless of how others behave, and your input will encourage others to take the high road as well. Personal improvement is favored. You get 5 stars.
Hey, heck yeah. Out of 5?
I'm proud of you.
All right. Personal improvement is favored. That's pretty broad, but you know what? We'll take it.
We got our friend Devin O'Day. Come on. Hit the thing twice, buddy. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Go over to see Devin. Oh, Devin's disappeared now.
What the H?
Come back, Devin, because I need this Mark Wahlberg picture. Okay, let me show. So Devin's coming your way at 11 o'clock today on Main Street
Yeah.
today. Make sure you watch your show across all these same platforms. All right. This is Mark Wahlberg, some new movie called Father Stew, okay? He has that same expression and look in every if I said what movie is this, what would you say?
Deepwater Horizon.
Yeah, exactly. Or Daddy's Day Out or whatever it is.
Daddy's coming home or whatever.
So yeah, coming home, whatever. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look at this. Every movie. And they said this movie's awful.
Is it really? What's it called?
Father Stew. Spiritless Father Stew. That hurts. That hurts me. I'm not even
Yeah,
in the
that
movie.
headline.
I'm not even in the movie. My
This
goodness.
Easter, watch Wahlberg suck.
Oh my goodness. All right, we hadn't time to practice our comic strip tease, but do we have the intro for it?
Oh yeah, of course, right here. You didn't see it?
Nope.
Oh, it played.
Did it?
Yeah.
Not over here, it didn't.
Wait, let's try it again.
Dang you, weather.
Can you see the comic strip?
I see the comic strip just
All right,
fine.
there we go.
All right, did it play again or no? We're not.
I played it twice. People have seen it twice. They're good.
Why am I not seeing it? What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Let's
All
take a
right.
look.
All right, so we're doing Crankshaft. I don't know what it's about, but his face in that first picture, that's the annoying face when you have the coworker comes in talking to you, like, oh God. All right, so here we go.
Yep.
All right.
Which one am I?
You're gonna be the badgering old lady.
All right.
Okay. No, not you, Gladys.
Gladys, sit down.
All right, go take it. I don't care what voice you use, but just go.
You'd better not be breaking the water ban.
Like I said, Lillian, I'm irrigating.
Stop. You certainly are irritating.
Time to change the batteries in your hearing aids, Lillian.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you later anymore.
This is just rude. Neighbors and everything.
For real.
Oh,
That's
okay.
bad.
Let's get off that. All right, we're off and running on the show today. Running's the operative word. Dang you, weather. All right, so coming up next, cooking for dummies with a yummy dessert for you this week. We're going to have much more fun as the show continues. You're watching Mornings on Main Street. It was raining on your way in. Are you okay this morning?
Yeah, man. Just a little tired because of the rain. Just brings me down, you know?
Why is that, buddy?
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe underlying?
And my thing is, when you snap the pole in two, it's got to snap somewhere. It's probably right in my gut, and then
Right.
I'd fall down. and I'd cry, and Tommy Brown write a story about me crying. Let's welcome Danny Dyer to the show this morning.
Hi.
Danny,
Good morning. How are you, Big Joe?
Miss Chief, it's always good. You make our Tuesdays. How are you, ma'am?
Doing great. How are you?
First of all, are you okay? Is the rain coming down there?
Rain is coming down. I have to say my dog is probably going to bark because she doesn't like the rain. So
Ooh, we like dogs, so if she wants to come on too, that's no problem with us.
It wasn't open when I was there.
They should have opened it for you because then Miss Chief's coming down there. I'll make a few calls today. Don't you worry about that. The spring outing, I'd like to come speak at that. Can I?
I might have to work that out.
While federal coverage is really important, often I really think that a lot of the decisions that are going to impact you most are made at the local level. Like where's the stop signs going to go? What's your speed limit going to be? How much you're going to pay in property taxes? We talked about that a lot. And how much funding the schools are going to get. Zoning decisions that are going to impact, which developers can come in and change the neighborhoods and grow the city. And all those decisions are going to be made at the local level.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We've got a lot going on today here, but we're here. We're making it work. Welcome back to the show, my friends. You see the camera there spinning? Everything's spinning today because of the weather, and that weather means... Friends over at 50 Ford. We'll see here with the weather today. It's going to be our pick city of the day, Springfield. All right, so we got that all the way. Springfield, Tennessee. Hello, Robertson County. Our weather brought to you by 50 Ford, a national area nonprofit serving older adults. Proud partner with all of us research programs for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how to help change the future of health by visiting the website. joinallofus.org/50 Ford. The weather, mid-60s, could be bad later on. Later tonight, weather moving through, chance of rain near 100%. So we're telling this now. If you did not know, if you don't have your phone on later on, charge your phone, everything else you need to go and get ready for the big day because it could be bad later on today. So we want you to be prepared for all that. All right, so it's Tuesday. It's time for Cooking with Dummies. And this week, Chef Chris made a very, very yummy dessert. And if you've never seen what a 19-month pregnant man looks like, then don't look at me in this video clip. Take it away. All right, welcome back to another great episode of Cooking for Dummies with a Big Dummy. Big Joe, Chef Chris, Black Diamond Culinary, and we're making a nice little brownie dessert, aren't we?
We are making a beautiful, delicious brownie dessert. If you're looking for something to do for Easter, and you can get the kids involved, this will be really fun. We're currently whipping up cream cheese and whipped cream for our topping.
This is wildly therapeutic.
It is very therapeutic. Just sit there and watch it just swirl around in that bowl deliciously.
Whipped cream and what again?
Whipped cream, cream cheese, and about 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Oh.
So it's 1 block of whipped cream, 2 cups of whipped cream, and about 1/4 cup or 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Is there a place in Nashville or anywhere around that would hire me just to do this all day?
There probably will be somebody around town looking for you just to whip up something delicious.
So is this a bakery job? What kind of job would this be?
This would be probably a bakery job.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Do I quit now?
You can quit right
Okay.
now. There we go.
Oh, that was good.
That was good therapy.
Oh, my mom. So do we take these off?
Yes, you push the little black button on the back side there.
Okay.
And they'll pop right out.
Okay.
Then you can fight over the beaters with somebody. So what we've done here is we made our pan of our own brownies, but you can buy pre-made brownies. They even have little brownies that they make in miniature muffin tins that you can fill your beautiful glass that you're going to serve for dessert. And we can do 2 versions of coffee and Kahlua. We can do an adult version, or we can just make sure, if you're not into liqueur flavors, that we just do a coffee. So you can use instant coffee. You put your little brownie pieces inside your little trifle bowl or your beautiful little champagne cup, whatever you choose to use. And we have beautiful jar of caramel. You can make your own caramel, or you can buy a jar of caramel, which we did here.
Now, is it caramel or caramel?
Caramel or caramel, whatever part of the state you're from, you can say it any which way that you're happy to say.
What's the proper chef way to say that?
I say caramel.
By the way, let's back up. What are these things called? Beaters?
Beaters.
All right, so my mom would make these, and then she would take these off and say, hey, do you want these? And I would never turn it down. I haven't seen these in 30 years.
Never turn down licking the beaters. That's part of the dessert. Then we have our little coffee and Kahlua that we're just going to pour on top of our brownies, and you can make your dessert as many pieces of brownie as you like. We're going to pour that on top.
It's so good.
And then we're going to put our caramel on top of our brownies. Just drizzle as much as you would like on top. Then we're going to take our cream cheese and whipped cream. We're just going to put a beautiful spoonful right on the top.
I created that, by the way.
Yeah.
I did that right there.
Then we're going to take, and we're going to dust this with some cocoa powder. Just a little poof. And we have a gorgeous dessert for Easter or for any special occasion.
Okay, so if we don't want to go out and make a big pan of brownies, because there's no way in Hades I can make a pan of brownies. But you can buy individual brownies.
You can
correct?
buy individual brownies, and there's some places that have like little brownie bites.
Okay.
So you can buy the brownie bites as well,
my
and just
kids
put
used
in
to eat
this.
brownie bites.
Yes, you can put the brownie bites in there. You can use any little brand like Little Debbie's, or you can use any kind of cakes that you want, sponge cakes, and put them right in there, and put the coffee and the Kahlua, your caramel whipped cream, and you have a lovely dessert for any special occasion.
The problem is, I don't think, because of what I've seen you concoct and make, I don't think I can eat regular brownies again.
It's hard to eat regular brownies when you make homemade brownies.
It's so good. So again, and that's
instant coffee. We have our adult version if we want to add Kahlua inside. We have our jar of caramel. We put our brownies in our little trifle bowl.
So can I try to make
You
one?
can
here?
go ahead and
Okay,
try to
let's
make
see.
one.
All right. These are the
Little,
brownie-
the
okay.
little nice
How many
little.
do we put in here?
As many as you would like.
Okay.
How hungry are you for dessert?
I'm pretty hungry.
Okay, fill it up.
I swallow a lot of aggression along a lot of brownies.
You put 4 or 5 pieces
Okay.
in,
All right.
inside.
4's good.
4's good.
And
Get
then-
your little coffee and Kahlua.
Okay.
Just pour that right on
The whole
top.
thing.
Is if you like it, just go for it.
Okay.
There you go.
And what was that? Is that the Kahlua?
And
Sorry.
that's it's the same. Just go for it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
And then get your little jar of caramel and
Oh, caramel.
drizzle some caramel.
Was there a perfect jar of caramel that we need, or
This one came from Trader Joe's.
Trader Me?
Trader Joe's caramel is absolutely delicious and fabulous. It's got a little sea salt in there, so it's
Ooh, I
gonna
like sea salt.
gonna take away some of the sugary flavor.
You know, I worked on a schooner. One time I worked for 2 summers, I worked on a schooner.
Beautiful.
I did.
Then go for your dollop of cream cheese and whipped cream, just right on the top.
I need more of that on
Well,
there.
just help yourself to another big scoopful.
Okay, and then that goes in there.
Right there. Get your little duster of,
Now, what's this thing called?
that's just a little sift.
Sift?
Sift.
I've never heard of that in my life till today. Sift.
Sift.
So if I like, hey man, stop being such a sift, was that derogatory?
Well, depends how you take it and what the subject is. You just
Okay.
dust the top of your whipped cream with it,
And that's it?
put a spoon right inside, and start eating.
Okay, let's see what it tastes like here. No, come on.
So simple
I
and
can't eat brownies again.
so delicious.
It is. Is this a good little Easter kind of
This
side
is a
dish?
nice little Easter dish, a nice little birthday dish, a gathering with friends and family. It's just simple and beautiful, and just the kids can have fun with it too.
But with the kids, no Kahlua.
No Kahlua, just the coffee flavor.
Only for adults.
Only for adults.
Unless you're my grandmother and she's like, here, take the whole thing. Nobody cares. As she would say, your mom ain't around. Cigarette, puff, puff, puff. Take a shot of Jack. That's my grandmother impression.
Okay.
All right, so then we're done and boom.
And we're done. And dessert. And the Kahlua is already affecting him, you can see.
Well done. All information on the bottom of the screen, blackdiamondculinary.com. What a great place. We got some cool things happening, right?
A lot of cool things happening. Pasta classes coming up. Dinner classes coming up, and we have a vegan class coming up in May.
A what class?
A vegan class. We're going to do the whole dinner with vegetables. It's going to be absolutely fabulous, and we have an influencer coming from Chattanooga, and she just came out with a cookbook. So please check our website for some interesting things coming at Black Diamond Culinary.
You know, I've discovered vegans aren't weird.
They're not weird.
They're just like us.
They're just like us. They
Except
just
weird.
they eat differently. They eat plant-based. That's
They
okay.
eat plant-based. Beautiful design. Look, all of our segments are on YouTube. Just click on Mornings on Main Street. You'll see them all right there. Cooking for Dummies. You're the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. See you guys next week.
Yeah, yummy dessert. Thank you, Chef Chris at Black Diamond Culinary, for all that. And it was a good time. And those brownies were so good. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back to the other side. Big event happening in Murfreesboro on Saturday night. It's a boxing match, and it's professional boxing. How often do you get to see professional boxing come to Middle Tennessee? Well, we got you Saturday night. We'll tell you more about it. That's coming up next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Well, I've been here, and I'm a part of it. My kids went to local schools. It's a big deal to me. Well, it can be interesting at times because I've settled a lot of bar bets late at night. Phone rings and well, who played wide receiver at Mount Juliet in what year? And I don't know everything. I don't make claim to know everything, but I know where to look to find a lot of that information.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Live look at the T-Dot Smartway camera, Briley Parkway on the north side of town there. The weather, boy, it's something else that's coming through today. There's look at the traffic and about that weather. Here you go. Brought to you by our friends over at 54, the national area nonprofit serving older adults. Proud partner with the All of Us Research Program for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website, joinallofus.org/54. Our pick city of the day is Springfield, Tennessee. Hello, our friends in Robertson County. Right now, it's temperature about 68 degrees. Later on, some bad weather moving in. Later this evening, chance of rain near 100%. Some of those storms could be severe, so please be careful again today when you make your way out upon the world. All right. We love to promote things that are happening in our community and that are local and fun that you could do, maybe you've never done before. And there's an event happening Saturday night, professional boxing in Murfreesboro. Let's bring in Derek Bonnet with TriStar Boxing. Derek, did I say your last name correctly?
Very close. Bonat.
Oh, man, good to see you and good to hear you and everything. All right, so, Derek, let's talk about Saturday night. TriStar Boxing down in Murfreesboro. Tell us what this all is going on because I'm looking at the card. It looks like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, absolutely, Joe. Number one, thanks for having us on to speak about it. TriStar Boxing, not new to Middle Tennessee. Lots of shows going on. This is one of our more exciting shows that we've been doing this year. But we got some exciting fights featuring some local fighters who reside in Murfreesboro over at the Embassy Suites. And there still are tickets available. So please, if you're interested in a boxing event, whether it's your passion or a first time, sporting events are awesome. There's something that augments them being live, going to a baseball game, going to a basketball game, whatever the sport. But something about a boxing match just makes such a difference when you're watching it on TV compared to when you're hearing it live. Just hearing the leather and the punches, the sounds, such an interesting environment, and you're going to see some interesting people as well. But we have on the card, Luis El Taino Galarza has stepped into the main event. He wasn't originally, but we had an injury on the card, so he's stepping into the main event. And Galarza is a fighter who has world-class experience. He's faced two men who were world champions in the sport of boxing, in Kell Brook and Austin Trout. And he's on the comeback trail. He's looking to make some noise. He's a very exciting fighter. He's not the type of fighter who hides behind his defense. He's out there looking to score points. I've judged a couple of Taino's fights, and the most recent one, I had blood on both my shirt and my scorecard. The first time, I had the same thing. So him alone is worth the price of admission. But we also have Eric Draper, who resides in Murfreesboro as well.
Nice.
A veteran fighter of the sport as well, but a turnaround fighter. He's got a nice story. He's one of the guys who stepped into boxing and didn't have all the clearest guidance at the beginning, absorbed some losses, was learning the sport of boxing. And now that he's a more mature veteran, he's been able to put together a win streak. We're talking at the domestic level at this point, but he's winning and he's seeking an opportunity. He's not one of the guys who's loud and brash and is saying, give me a world title fight, give me this guy. He wants a realistic challenge at his level that could enhance his career and give him a big opportunity. And guys like Galarza and Draper have paid their dues, and they at least deserve a bigger opportunity, if not, those biggest ones that we see on the pay-per-view matches.
I'll tell you, Derek, I went to a boxing match years ago. It was exhilarating. So much fun. You see it on TV all the time. It's like, it'd be kind of cool to go to it. Then you go to it and you see how much fun it is. And I expect that'll be the same way Saturday night.
We expect so. I mean, we've had Draper and Galarza on our cards numerous times, and they've always come to deliver. The fans have really appreciated their action. They come out, they look to win. They do what they have to, and more times than not, it usually ends up in a knockout, which is always fun for fans of the sports variety or boxing variety, because everyone can really sit down and enjoy that just in the primal sense of gladiators going at it. But that's not it. We have a couple other young fighters as well on the card. Miguel Gomez is actually making his professional debut. So it's going to be his first time for anybody to see him in action at the professional ranks. And our CEO, Matt Young, is very excited about this young man and his prospects in the professional ranks. And
Derek,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, tell me more about TriStar Boxing and what all you guys do.
Well, TriStar Boxing CEO is Matt Young. He is born and raised in Murfreesboro. So again, that's one of the things we really want to get across is this is a Murfreesboro company. Matt started this in about 2016. However, he's been in the boxing world for longer, helping out other promotions and managers, learning his trade to the point where he could do it on his own. He's done over 40 boxing promotions in the region, meaning Tennessee and the surrounding states. And probably by the end of the year, he'll have another 10 under his belt. And TriStar Boxing is growing. I like having this opportunity to speak about TriStar, knowing that a lot of people haven't heard about it. But Matt and TriStar have been around. So now I think we're making this move so people can really hear about us, because this is a sporting event that a lot of people aren't taking advantage of. It's a lot of states have their different sports franchises, as Tennessee certainly does, in football and basketball. But, here we are, and here's some boxing that's going on all year round. There's no season, so you could check out a live professional event anytime, just about.
Boxing has a nice little subculture in Tennessee, doesn't it?
Well, I'm new to it. I'm from Connecticut, where in the East Coast, outside New York, and where we have bigger casinos. There's a lot of boxing vibe, but Tennessee has a very rich one that I've been really pleased to immerse myself in. Caleb Plant just recently had a huge event fighting the best fighter in the world, Canelo Alvarez. He was a world champion. They put their world titles on the line, but there's a lot of other young fighters out there who are looking either up to Caleb or some of the fighters of Tennessee's past, like Memphis Palmore, who goes back to the early 1900s. So there is a rich history out there if you're willing to look for it.
All right, Derek, sell some tickets for Saturday night.
Well, essentially, you could go to www.tristar.com. Tickets are still available there. They'll also be available at the door as long as we haven't sold out. You have Luis Galarza coming out, experienced veteran of the sport, very gritty inside the ring. You have Eric Draper. He's coming out. He wants to keep his win streak going. He wants to reach 11. He feels that, if he could just keep that win streak going, opportunity will come. And then we have newcomers, DeMichael Harris, who's coming to us from another promotional company, Greg Cohen Promotions. He's coming to visit us and fight on our card. And then our newcomer, Miguel Gomez. I did mention an injury, and Rydell Mays did come off the card. He's a big ticket seller. He's a big addition to this card. His bout is going to be rescheduled for July 23rd, so we don't have to worry about him being out of action too long.
Beautiful. Derek, thank you for this. I'll be there Saturday. I'm bringing my son. I think it's fun. I think it's something people should attend to and see, so we'll have a good time. Thanks for your time, brother. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you very much. Thanks for having us.
All right, that's Derek Bonnet with TriStar Boxing. Big event happening Saturday night down in Murfreesboro. It should be a lot of fun there, too. It's cool as well. All right, so coming up next, we're going to head up to Hendersonville in Sumner County. They've also got a cool event that's happening Saturday morning. One of our favorite people, Andy Gilley, will join us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
And I can't think of anything more important than buying and selling a new home, except for one thing, and that's finding a new home for a displaced pet here in the Middle Tennessee area.
We got Mr. Charlie out at Lucky Farms Animal Rescue, a sweet little pit bull named Luna at Mount Juliet Animal Control. Please help us find her a home. We're getting him back to on all four paws, but we need someone to take him home.
Hunter Briley, Regal Realty Group, proud sponsor of Pet of the Week. He was the first one to hop on board.
Hey, Big Joe. Love you bunches. See you.
Hero, man. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Mornings on Main Street. Thanks to Derek for the event happening in Murfreesboro on Saturday night. Let's bring in our good friend now, Andy Gilley, the Director of Parks and Recreation in Hendersonville. Andy, good morning. Thanks for doing this. Big event Saturday. The new inline skating facility is opening up, ribbon cutting. You got to be more than pleased with this, buddy.
We are really, really proud of it. It's a place that we're going to be able to do a lot of things in the community besides just inline hockey. And it's beautiful. I mean, a beautiful facility.
I pulled an article up from May of 2021 on the groundbreaking. It's like, man, you break the ground, you think the event, it's never going to get here, but now it's here. What will this do for the Parks and Recreation and for the city?
I mean, we've already seen economic impact. We've had now 2 tournaments, actually 3 tournaments at the facility for inline hockey, and had teams from all over the country, from Canada all the way to California. So those people are staying in the hotels. They're doing the favorite things that we like to do, which is come in here and they spend money and then they leave. So that's the best kind of visitors you can have. But, we've had a Chamber of Commerce luncheon in there. We've had school field trips come in there. It's just been a great facility. And we've been waiting to have a ribbon cutting really so that our local hockey league has now getting ready to start their season. And we want those kids to be front and center when we really highlight the opening.
This event's happening Saturday at 10:30, and I'm guessing, Andy, everybody's invited.
Sure, the whole community is invited. The kids will be having league games, so it'll be a good crowd out there. There will also be flag football games going on beside the field on the athletic field that we have. So that it's turned that complex into a very vibrant place in our city. So it's been a great project, in a time when things are really hard to build on a budget. We were able to come in pretty close to what we thought it would be 2 years ago. So that's been a good thing. Good management by our executive department and Public Works and Olympian Construction and Los Design. I mean, so many people to thank for this place that really is unlike anything else in the state of Tennessee.
Oh, it's beautiful. Andy, when I check in on you on your social media, my question is, when do you sleep? You're always doing something to improve and make Hendersonville so much better.
That is a great question. I ask myself that myself sometimes. So I had an old teacher in high school. His quote was "Sleep when you die." So I guess that's the path I'm on right now.
I know the event on Saturday, you talk about you have the softball tournaments. They're all summer long and people come in there. I mean, it's a great effort that you put together and your staff to bring in people from all over the country, but especially the Southeast, because your facilities, they're second to none, Andy. I've been out there. They're nice. There's a lot of people that goes into making this all work.
Yeah, we got a great maintenance staff. We got a great office staff that coordinates. The amount of coordination it takes when you have literally 6 or 7 different events along with your local league play going on in a weekend. It's a lot of coordination. We spend a lot of time just making sure everybody's on the same page. But, we've got things like July 4th week, we have 240 girls fast pitch softball teams coming in. I have no idea what we're going to do with all these people, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. We got things like Diamond Rio concert in May, the Isaacs Memorial Day weekend concerts to go along with sporting events that we'll have at the hockey facility. We have going back to hockey, we have a great adult hockey tournament coming Memorial Day weekend. It will be packed with people from all over the country who are just in awe of what this facility can do in terms of playability for hockey.
I'm scrolling down the website here, and good Lord, there is all kind of things and places to go and do things. You should never, if you live in Sumner County, you should never be bored.
It's a great time to be alive. What's the saying the kids say these days? What a time to be alive. It's a great time in Sumner County, Hendersonville, especially if you are an active person and like to get out at the parks, even passive activities, things like that Beatty Farm you've got on your screens. Sanders Ferry Park is a hidden gem in our city, but we try to offer things for everybody. Recreation is not just about soccer, baseball, and softball and hockey. There are other things like passive activities that people enjoy. We try to cater to everybody.
How has pickleball changed the landscape?
Man, that's a good one. It's the fastest growing sport in America, and we're kind of a little bit behind. We don't have dedicated pickleball courts. Credit to our executive staff. As of right now, it's placed in our budget to build 8 dedicated pickleball courts over the next year. So that will be another thing that may put us on the map and not only provide for our local folks, but bring in people again from all over the country, because that will be a first-class facility if we can get that built.
And look at all the stuff for. I know I'm on to talk about the inline skating facility, but I'm seeing all these adult programs out here. I had no idea.
You need to come up and play some adult kickball. That's what you need to come do on Friday nights.
You don't want this old fat guy passing out on your.
Yeah, we'll have the EMS there, and a couple of cold pops and a kickball. What could be better?
That's right. Again, so Saturday morning, 10:30 at the facility. Everybody's invited. Ribbon cutting. You'll be there. Will it be open immediately after that?
Yeah, they're going to actually play 2 youth league games at 8:30 and 9:30, and then we're going to take a little break and have the ceremony there with everybody from the elected officials and Chamber of Commerce and all the folks that had a hand in building this thing at it's at Volunteer Park here in Hendersonville. 10:30
Beautiful.
Saturday.
Beautiful.
Maybe we'll have boxing matches there one day too. Who knows?
Well, nice. Andy, you do great work. I'm a big fan of what you do, man. So keep up the good work, and we'll see you soon, brother. Thank you.
Thank you for having me on this morning. Appreciate it.
All right. Andy Gilley, Director of Parks and Recreation in Hendersonville. Wonderful, man. All right. Back with celebrity birthdays after this.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
All right, welcome back to the final segment here, Mornings on Main Street. By the way, I want to, because we've got a lot that's happening this morning beyond our control, I want to show this real quick. Hey, you're my dog.
Lizzie!
She's sleeping. And what I do is I go and I can't see it, and I'll tickle her, but I can't because her neck's all creamy,
right?
And that's a pose she's in 19 hours a day. All right. See you, sweetheart. I love you. I'll see you later on. This segment brought to you by Dawson Cafe and Catering. Go see our friends Chef Kevin and Mark. Today is baked ham over there, and we were there last week. Great, fantastic food.
Salisbury steak.
You came back and asked for thirds, and I'm like, you greedy. You do not ask.
Give me all your
thirds.
steak.
You do not do that. All right, time for celebrity birthdays. The intern's playing against himself today because we're having some behind the scenes chaos, but in front of the camera, we're beautiful. And that's all. It's like a duck, right?
Right.
When a duck on the surface like that, but below the surface, it's going crazy.
Right, exactly.
That's all right. Every celebrity birthdays. You ready for this, buddy?
Let's do it.
All right. First off, birthday is actor Paul Sorvino. He was in Goodfellas and a bunch of other things. How old is he?
71.
83. Actor Ron Perlman. Hold on. I'm going to show you Ron Perlman here real quick. Hold on. I'll show you old Ron. Ron's kind of lost it on social media. He's not happy with some politicians. There's Ron.
Boom.
You know Ron?
Oh,
How's
yeah,
Ron?
no Ron.
Is he Hell Rider or Hell Biker, whatever that cartoon is?
Right.
Hellboy.
Van Helsing.
Hellboy.
Hellboy.
That's
Oh,
him.
yeah, he is.
That's him.
All right. Let's go 64.
72.
Ah.
Next up. Not sure who that is. Oh, it's Peebo Bryson. How old's Peebo Bryson?
All right, what up, Peebo? Let's see. He is 58.
71.
Ah. Darn.
I'm not sure who this is. Is that Max Weinberg? Is that his birthday?
Yeah, looks like it.
In the middle.
68.
71.
Oh,
Max.
so close.
I know. I had no idea it was Max Weinberg.
They should do one.
Ricky Schroeder's birthday today. Far left. Silver Spoons.
Oh, he's definitely 43. 46.
52. Oh, we're doing it at the same time. No idea who that is. Let's see. Oh, Allison Williams. That's Brian Williams' daughter, the former NBC guy who lied.
Who lied? Let's go 28.
Good guess. What I guess. 34. 34. She was in the HBO show. I forget what it was, which helps none. Okay, let me get off the screen here. I don't know who these people are, but I can get back to the real screen of telling you what's going on. All right, man. We're just the fact that we survived the show
Yeah, how
almost.
about it? 55 minutes in.
Is a miracle. All right, so here we go. I don't know who that was. All right, here's another birthday for you.
Okay.
The guy who composed the Rocky theme, Bill Conti.
Da da da.
Yeah. How old's he?
Let's go 73.
80. Actor Tony Dow, Leave It to Beaver. He's the older brother.
91.
77. Not bad. Actor William Sadler. He was a bad guy in Die Hard 2.
64.
72. Actress Sandra Santiago. Beautiful. She played Gina on Miami Vice. Miami Vice, the first year of Miami Vice, the greatest 1 year in TV history. I'll fight anybody to the death for that. Argue all day long.
I will die on that hill.
How old's Gina on Miami Vice?
Let's go 59.
65. It's not bad, though.
Got zero goose egg.
Oh, singer Aaron Lewis of Stain. He's now gone country.
Oh, yeah.
Gone country.
Let's go 49.
50. You got one, brother. Five. Last one. Singer Lou Bega. Mambo number 5 or 7, whatever that Mambo is.
Mambo?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I like Gina. How old is he?
I'm pretty sure I was Mambo in there. Let's go 61.
47. Finally, we'll leave you with a rapper, Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, Ty Dolla $ign.
How old's Ty Dolla $ign?
31.
How old?
31.
40.
Oh.
All right, man.
No
40.
good.
I'm not sure. Where we go? I'm slouching. I'm all over the place. We're working hard.
You're
Is that the right camera? All right. Hey, man, we'll see you. Thanks for all the hard work today.
You're welcome. I'll see you.
Woohoo, boy. Can you drink at 8 o'clock? Gladys. Can we drink at 8?
Get us a bloody
Gladys. On another smoke break. All right. Thanks for all of our guests today. Derek Bonnet, TriStar Boxing, Andy Gilley for Hendersonville Parks and Recreation, the big event they're having on Saturday. Be careful today. The bad storms are coming. We want you guys to be safe and sound. We want you guys back tomorrow. As you make your way out in the world today, be nice, be kind, smile, let people in traffic, open doors for people. And remember this, my friends, nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow.